I'm Bev Adams. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! I'd like to show you these very quick treat bags. I think they're very elegant. Using Warmth and Cheer Designer Series paper, some of these patterns would not look especially good upside down, I don't think, like that one. So pick one that doesn't matter a whole lot whether it's right side up or upside down. I'm bringing in my scoring tool. Decide on which way you want to have up and down on the bag. The scoring stylus has a small end and a larger end, and I like to recommend the larger end for Designer Series paper. Score it at 1.5 and 4.5, and then turn it. Score it at 2.5 and 3.5. And again, you're going to decide which side you want out. I think I'll have this side out. You're going to fold it gently, crease it. And these should match in the middle. If they're not exact, it's okay. Then you want to have a diagonal fold here. So you're going to bend this around to match that on all four corners. So you're going to match these creases. It's a good idea to use a bone folder here as well. I have shown projects with these thin magnets before. They are really strong and really thin. You might find these at your local craft store. I find it much easier to go to Amazon and buy them there, and I'll put the link in the video down below. They have a plus side and a minus side. You want one of each. You're going to put it right in the middle here, where those two match up. And then you're going to put the other magnet. That was a positive, so I need a negative. And I'm going to close these up and put them at the top, and then see if I can keep that magnet right there. Okay, so I'm going to slide up that paper and push it down there. Now you might want to go ahead and adhere here. If you're going to store them flat, you don't want to adhere, but if you're going to go ahead and make them, you might want to add some adhesive in here, just to hold that open. And there's the package itself. I'm using the 3/8 inch silky taffeta ribbon combo. I am using the cherry cobbler. The Emerald Envy is a different color of green. This is garden green. I am also using some of our copper thread. You're going to need about 1 yard of this copper thread. You get a ton of it on a spool, so 1 yard is not a lot. You're going to fold it in fourths, and then we're going to twist. And if you have a hand drill, you can actually put this is just a part of a paper clip in my hand drill with a hook on it. And one of you can hold the thread and one of you can spin the drill, because you're going to twist. And you need to twist this about 40 times. You will know that you have twisted it enough when you loosen it up and it starts to spin. That's exactly what we want it to do. So we're going to fold it in half again and let it spin. And it will twist to make this lovely cord. Tie it on this end. This is the loose end. And it will stay twisted. And I'm bringing in one of these lovely copper colored mini pine cones. Aren't they cute? And I'm going to just tie this around my ribbon. You don't want it to be tight on your ribbon, so we want this to hang down, but be sure that you have a tight knot in the cord. Now, if you would like them to stay twisted, you can tie a knot on each end, because as soon as you clip these, those ends will open up and they will untwist. And now we're just going to tie a bow with that pine cone at the bottom. This ribbon is so pretty. And then we're just going to put a couple of glue dots onto the ribbon to hold that there. Using 2 of them just to be sure. We don't want to forget the tags, so I'm bringing in my Big Shot. I have the magnetic platform. My clear plates are getting bent, so I am going to put them on the flat part. I have some copper foil, and I have some Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer. I am cutting with the glimmer side down. I find it cuts better. And then we're using the Mary Tags framelit. We're using the one with the tree. That one will go on the copper. And then the framelit, that will go on the glimmer. Cover that up and run it through the Big Shot. Popping is totally fine. Run it through 2 or 3 times just to be sure. With all those bent platforms, it makes it a little bit harder to get a good cut. Time for me to replace those. This one pops out really easily. This one will take a little bit more work. I decided to get out my die brush. I do keep them in stamp cases. I keep the foam in the skinny one, standard. If you keep this on the Thinlit, it will be protecting the parts you're going to keep. We're just going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back. And I'm going to line that up at the top of the ornament. You could, if you want, use your ribbon to tie these together. But I'm just using a glue dot to hold them together, and then glue dots to hold them onto the package. I'm just slipping it under the bow. I needed to move my bow up a little bit so that it's at the very top, so that my tag fits on here. And there is my goodie bag. So it opens with a magnet, and you can fit quite a few candy kisses or whatever candy, or diamond rings if you want. And that's my project. If you would like the directions and a link for all the products, come on over to bevadams.com. I'd be very happy and proud to be your demonstrator. Talk to you soon. Bye.